Let me drink from the bottle, yo. I can get you like an actual shot. You want a shot?
Yeah. I think you can do that closer.
Go ahead, yeah.
Okay, I was hoping.
No, you can do it.
We would need to reform the ball.
Top dog, baby. That's like so much luck. Nice try.
Oh, okay. Wait, no, you have to get out and drink it. That literal one.
Someone join Amber on the loser's bench.
Yeah, dude, I got you. Yeah. Alright.
Yeah.
Alright, it's like, yeah, don't to the top. Just like,
I like it.
Open the top. Oh! Hey, try that. Alright.
Careful with the dragon.
Alright, ready? How's that? There you go.
I'm going with fuck.
Yeah, there you go, buddy. It is. Great. Yeah,
Great one. Oh, okay.
Great.
Let me help you. Alright. Here's such a good word. Yeah, John.
Party pooper.
Yeah.
I love y'all, honestly. Y'all are like the most Hey, we love each other. Now crazy stuff, you know what I'm saying?
Are we drinking this? Is it real? It's okay, sweetie. It's okay. So it's so really. Keep going. I'm watching the one over there swimming along. Oh, sweetie. It's okay. Somebody's playing on the body. It's okay.
Help me out. Okay. You need this. Ready? No. Oh well. Alright. Ready? There we go. Come on. Take it.
Yeah.
Take it. Come on. Drink. Hey. Sorry, I didn't mean to spill this. You're good. Oh.
You know what?
Hey, come.
It's great.
Hi, Cooper.
It's great.
Hey, who's hungry? I'm gonna go get Whataburger. Yeah, I'm gonna get Whataburger. Okay. Hey, y'all want some Whataburger?
Always.
Yeah? Yeah, I mean. Okay. Where's my keys? Do you have my? You're not my keys. There we go. Alright. Hey, I'm gonna leave. Y'all wanna come go get some Hey, I'm talking to you. Hey. Do you want Whataburger or no? Do you want Whataburger or no?
I don't want some water.
Come on. It's all right. Hey, come on. It'll be fun. We'll jam out. We'll get it up.
Alright guys, we got 2 victims coming in from a multi-vehicle collision. Young kid, 15-year-old male, blunt force trauma to the head injury. Also has some injuries to the torso, the body. We don't know the extent of them yet. So Jackie, as soon as they arrive, I'm going to need you to alert the trauma team and the surgeons. Depending on what kind of IV they have started, we're going to need another large bore IV in case we have to give any blood products. Need a trauma panel, and David, you're definitely going to be doing some CTs on this young man.
John, you're unlocked, okay?
That's pretty bad.
Yeah, that one looks really bad. You doing all right, buddy? You still with us?
See that girl in there?
Yeah.
She's dead, man.
She didn't look very good.
What you got, guys? Alright, we have a 17-year-old male walking in head-on collision. We have ID established.
1, 2, and 3.
He does have a large laceration to his head. Pupils are abnormal. There was some rigidity to the abdomen, palpated. Other than that, there was a fatality in the fatality over there.
Hey buddy, can you hear me?
Hey, I'm Dr. Holland, okay? We're gonna take care of you here.
What happened?
You're involved in a bad accident, okay? What's your name?
Fox.
Alright, we're gonna take care of you, okay?
Where's Julia? Where's my girlfriend? Where's Julia?
We're gonna have to figure that out in a minute, okay? We're gonna have to get some stuff done. Here,
sorry.
okay? Here.
Alright, just
do
sit
a couple
still.
things
Take a deep
first.
breath for
Take
me.
a deep breath. There you go. Good. Everybody's getting a little sleepy here. That head injury may be getting worse. Why don't you go ahead and get some stuff together. Let's prepare to intubate.
Okay.
Alright. Grab me 702. Grab some meds for me. Get some etomidate and sucks. Okay, go ahead and Jack, you get trauma surgery on the phone for us here. We may end up needing to go to the OR. Definitely have to get a CT scan. Alright, you got the ambu suction. Good. We'll go ahead and intubate. Good deal? Good. Alright. Yeah. Take a listen for me. Good. Got bilateral. Breast health.
Bilateral
Good.
expansion, sir.
Excellent. Alright, let's get a portable chest x-ray and pelvis. Alright, and let's let the CT notify. Okay, we're heading over.
Hi, my son has been in an accident. Fox, Patrick, is he here?
Yes, you know what? I'm gonna move you over to the waiting room and I'll look at some medical staff
okay?
to meet you. I'm gonna let the doctor talk to you, so just go to the waiting room. He'll be right over there.
Okay.
CT know we're coming?
Yes, sir.
Gotta go head first.
I get the door.
Alright, David, take over back.
I got collar.
On 3. 1, 2, and 3.
Good. There we go. I got bag.
Miss Fitzpatrick.
Yes.
Hi, I'm Officer Simmons with the Colony Police Department.
What happened?
Please calm down a little bit here. There's been a bad accident. There's 4 young people involved in a very bad accident tonight, and it looks like alcohol was a factor. Right now, the driver is actually going to jail. 3 passengers that he had all went to the hospital. 1 was CareFlighted, and 2 were brought up here. I believe 1 that was brought up here is your son.
Yes, he's here.
I understand that he's doing okay, and the doctor's going to come out and talk to you just a little bit about his condition. What to expect from this point in just a moment. But I just want to let you know, so you can contact me later about the report and all that. Okay, do you have any questions at this point for me?
No, just please.
I understand.
Where are y'all taking me? The hospital?
We're at the hospital, man. We're calling the ER. Alright, Doc, we got approximately 40-year-old female involved in a head-on. She's complaining of chest pain. We had some spidering on the window shield.
Okay.
She's talking to us. She's a little out of it.
I got this.
On
I got
3.
color.
1, 2, 3.
My chest is hurting.
Hi, I'm Dr. Holland. What's your name?
Ivana.
Ivana. Okay. So you were in an accident? Yeah. Were you driving?
Yes.
Seatbelt on?
Yes.
What part of your car got hit? Do you remember?
I don't remember. I think the front.
Gotcha. Where all are you hurting besides your head?
My chest is hurting.
Chest is hurting? Which side? All over?
Yeah.
Just all over? Okay.
Let's do it now. I'll just do it, okay? Okay. Hi, I'm Miss Mother, Ivana Jones. She's in an accident.
Okay, yeah. Let me just direct you over to the waiting area and I'll be with the double staff to meet you.
Okay, thank you.
Take a couple deep breaths for me here. And we'll take a listen. Go ahead. Alright, I'm going to equal breath sounds bilaterally. Do you have signs of a head trauma up top? Do you know where you are right now?
No.
Okay. You know what year it is?
2018.
Good, good. You get a portable chest here? Right in the middle? Tender?
Sore.
Yeah, that's sore. Okay. Possibly have a little sternal fracture. You lift up your leg? Thank you. Lift up your leg for me? Good. And how about this one? Good. Alright. Does your neck hurt you at all?
I can't tell.
Okay. Let's see about trying to get her off this backboard, guys. Can I get you to put your hands across your chest for me? And just gonna wrap up there. It's gonna feel like you're falling, but there's nowhere to go.
Slide over. 1, 2, 3. Alright, we're gonna log roll.
Alright, ready? On 3. 1, 2, 3. Good. Hold it a second. There you go. 3, 2, 1. Good. Don't feel better. Hi, Mom.
Hi.
Dr. Holland. Hey, how are you doing?
I just want to see him.
We're going to take you back here in a second, okay? But I need to tell you a couple things first. Okay? It really was a bad accident, okay? He's alive, okay? Which is not always guaranteed when accidents like this. He is in critical condition, okay? He's going to need to stay with us in the ICU. He may need surgery. I'm going to go over all that with you. But let's get you back to sleep, okay? All right, come on.
This one's bad enough that the surgeons are thinking about taking him to the operating room. They're going to come and talk with us. Okay? The other issue, part of the reason that he's intubated and has that tube in there, is because his brain got injured as well. Okay? These areas here are blood that's inside of the skull. The neurosurgeon's going to come in to see. We're going to be monitoring him in the intensive care unit, whether or not he goes to the OR or not. They're going to keep track of him and see how he does. Hopefully this is something that won't get any worse. We can repeat the scan and he'll do fine.
Just tell me when he's going to pick up.
We're going to have to wait and see.
I say she's got a seat cover on. That's for her protection until we get the CT back. Come right around here somewhere. Reagan's here to visit you, ma'am.
Are you okay?
Somebody hit me. I'm being with some kids.
Are you gonna be okay?
I'm gonna take x-rays. It'll be alright.
Is there anything I can do, or how bad are you okay?
I think I just have some chest pain. That's it.
I'm so sorry. Is he gonna be okay? Oh my God! Bob, are you okay? What happened? It's gonna be okay, baby. It's gonna be okay.
So, Mom, right now, he's got this tube. We're breathing for him, okay? He does have a major head injury, and he also has some blood in his belly, okay? He can do fine, but we're gonna have to end up taking him to the operating room, okay? And he'll be in the intensive care because he has blood in the inside of his belly, and we need to fix that.
Fox, are you okay?
We're gonna walk to the door that says jail, okay? Watch your step. Alright, so face over here, walk towards that wall. Just face that wall for just a second, okay? Okay. Alright, so we're gonna head this way. Okay. Right through here. Walk this way. We're gonna face this wall right here. Right there, just stand just like that, okay? You understand? Okay. All right.
All right, sir. Can you just step over to your right corner, please, okay? Okay. All right, spread your feet for me. All right, move your hands up there, but take a step back for me. Bigger step back. All right, you got anything on you can poke me, do you? No. All right, no needles or pocket knives, something like that? No. All right. I'm gonna search you real quick and make sure there's nothing on you. Okay. Alright, so I need you to remove your belt for me, okay? Okay. Where do you want me to put it at? Just hand it to the officer to your left. Alright, you gonna take that tie off as well? Yeah. Alright, if you can slip your shoes off as well and send those to me. Yeah. Hands back on that wall, okay? Okay. Alright. Want to take your socks off for me? Can you just hand those to me as well? Okay. Sorry. Sorry. Put your hands back up here for me. Okay. Sir, head this way for us. Follow the officer, please. Okay. Keep going. Alright, sir, if you would, put that camera for me, okay? Alright, sir, turn and face that wall for me. Turn your whole body sideways. Alright, sir, and you just step this way for me. You grab a seat for a minute, okay? Okay. in here. Got step over there. You're right? Yeah. Have a seat there. Alright, sir. Some time to sober up. I want you just to sit down and just relax for a bit, okay? Okay. Okay.
Folks, this is a really difficult time for you. The last time I went to see your daughter, I just want to make sure that you understand she's going to look like she's asleep. She's dressed, she's cleaned up. So, but just take your time. There's not a rush here. Okay, so we can say your goodbyes, okay? Are you ready? Okay.
My baby girl.
Good morning. I'm Stephen C. here at Mulky-Mason Funeral Home. I'm your funeral director that will be assisting you today as we plan your services for your daughter, Julia. I want to say as a funeral home and me personally that I'm so sorry for your loss. I can only imagine what you're going through as parents and to lose a child. It's not supposed to be that way, but we're here today and we're going to walk you through it step by step. So some of the things we have to address today is the death certificate, information for that. That's a legal document, of course. I want to make sure that's accurate. Get that information, we'll confirm that, and then we'll discuss the details about what you want to, how you want to celebrate her life. And that's all it's all about, is remembering her and her life, the wonderful times and all the memories you had. I have your address in the colony already. I've got a lot of the information about Julie already from the investigators at the police department. But just to confirm a few things, I have her date of birth is June 19th, 2000. She was born in Carrollton, Texas. And Chris and Christy Thompson as parents. And Julia was a senior at the Colony High School. And unfortunately, the other day there was a horrific car crash and her and her friends, and unfortunately we're here now because Julie didn't survive that. So, do you have any questions?
What's going on? Mom? Dad?
So,
do you hear me?
One of the things,
Where are we? I
did
don't
Julia
understand.
was she a full-time student?
Mom?
Did she work? Did she have a
Dad?
job as well? Okay, full-time student.
What's going on?
All right, let's see here. I have her social security number from you guys already. Some of the things we need to talk, you need to think about in regards to funeral services is where her final resting place will be. You know, what you want to do about that. So there's, you know, you've got several choices regarding that. we know that you've seen her, so, as far as open casket, that's up to you. All right, Chris and Christy, I know this room is very difficult for you guys to come into. We need to choose a casket for your daughter. There's a lot of different ideas in caskets and things like that, as far as color and composition and steel and wood. But you just have to go with what you think is best for you. They're expensive caskets, they're not expensive caskets, so, it's an emotional decision, but also make one that works best for you. I'm not here to try to make you buy something that's expensive that you really don't need. So, but you've got a nice casket here. It's a stainless steel. It has a lot of, it's pink and it has the flowers on it. It's very feminine. There's a lot of other caskets that we can look at as we go this way. Guys, if you follow me this way, I'll have a few more options to show you and to try to help you make your decision. I know that choosing a casket is really difficult.
I'm so sorry.
There's a lot of different colors to choose from.
I'm so sorry.
Metal and woods, different kinds of interiors.
I'm so sorry.
You're right, it should not be happening. You shouldn't have to do this. And if you'll follow me this way, you'll see there's another option as well.
Court calls cause number F17-3724-362, the state of Texas versus Braden Prater. Mr. Prater, would you raise your right hand, please? You solemnly swear the testimony you're about to give in this case will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
I do.
Lower your hand. Is your name Braden Prater?
Yes, sir.
Are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes, sir.
Have you received a copy of the indictment in this case?
Yes, sir.
Have you had an opportunity to discuss those charges with your attorney?
Yes, sir.
Counsel, do you believe your client is competent to stand trial today?
Yes, sir.
Have you wish to waive a reading of the indictment?
We do, sir.
It appears that you're charged by indictment with the felony offense of intoxication manslaughter, alleged to have been committed on May 12th of 2017. Intoxication manslaughter is a second-degree felony. Range of punishment is not less than 2 years nor more than 20 years in the institutional division of the Texas Department of Criminal Justice, with an optional fine not to exceed $10,000. Do you understand that you have the right to a jury trial?
Yes, sir.
Do you understand that you have the right to confront and cross-examine the state's witnesses against you?
Yes, sir.
You have the right to compel or force people to come testify. And when you signed the documents that are here before me, you were giving up all of those rights. Is that what you intended to do?
Yes, sir.
You also have some other very valuable statutory and constitutional rights that you were waiving when you signed these documents. Now, included in these documents is a judicial confession. Did you understand that when you signed this judicial confession, that it would be used as evidence against you this morning?
Yes, sir.
Even though you may have reached an agreement with the state, I don't have to accept. If I do not accept the plea bargain, you will be allowed to withdraw your plea, and nothing you've said today can be used against you. On the other hand, if I accept the plea agreement and do not exceed it, you don't have the ability to appeal this decision, except for written motions that were filed and ruled on prior to trial. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Do you believe your client understands the admonishments, recognizes his rights, and is making a knowing and voluntary waiver of those rights?
I do, sir.
Are you satisfied with the services of your attorney?
Yes, sir.
How do you plead to the charge? Guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
Are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily?
Yes, sir.
Has anyone promised you anything other than the plea agreement to enter a plea today?
No, sir.
I'll accept your plea, and I'll sentence you to 15 years in the institutional division of the Texas Department of Criminal Justice. There's no fine. I will make a finding that the vehicle you used was a deadly weapon, which means you will have to serve at least half of that sentence, 7.5 years, without any possibility of parole. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
You see what this has done to your parents?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
If I follow the plea agreement in this case,
Yes, sir.
I'll remand you to the custody of the sheriff to be turned over to Texas Department of Criminal Justice so that you can serve the remainder of your sentence. Good luck to you, sir. You'll go with the bailiff.
Yeah.
Have a seat on the bench.